We all eventually just eat bird shit. Does that mean every time it poops, it breathes its poops in? Arachnophobia warning. Welcome back, YouTube. We're back with another video. Today we are watching More Parz. More Parz. I haven't seen More Parz in about 5 months, and apparently he has a whole bunch of more shorts. So we're gonna be watching them. We're gonna be watching them from oldest to newest. And let's learn some crazy animal facts about probably Australia and how deadly it is and how you should never go there because it's dangerous and it's gonna probably kill you.
I want you to imagine you're cave diving. You turn a corner and see a spider web the size of the fucking wall.
What?
I regret to inform you that no, this is not fake. This is an actual photo from the inside of a cave on the Greek-Albanian border, where
what spider made that?
Scientists have discovered the world's largest spider web, located in a portion of the cave crammed to the brim with sulfur. That is
Is it like a root system? Can they sense everything? Can they spy on people with the spider webs?
quite literally never seen the light of God. This wall of white sticky stuff spans 1,100 square fucking feet.
I'm assuming that's big.
That is the size of a 2-bedroom fucking house.
Damn! The spiders are setting themselves up in a sweet little mini mansion.
However, finding the average Australian home on the wall of a cave at Y11 brings up a far scarier question. What the fuck built it? Well,
exactly what I was saying. What built it? A Minecraft spider? The ultimate big ass spider? Or just like a very dedicated little guy?
to the relief of many, no, we did not discover a giant spider lair. Nor is this the result of a single spider with creative mode and world edit. No, it's far fucking worse.
Oh?
Because this web is the arachnid equivalent of getting the boys on for a 2-week Minecraft phase. Because this web is a collaborative effort. It's
a group activity!
built by 111,000 fucking spiders. I want you to...
That's too many spiders! At least 5 too many spiders.
That isn't a tree. It's a
burp! It's 2 burps!
fucking bird. Introducing the tawny frog.
That's the one that looks like a Muppet. He's so beautiful. I love birds. Can you tell?
Mouth, a species of bird found in the land down under, and Australia.
Reason to go down under just to see that burp and then leave ASAP because you will die.
Australia's very own avian equivalent of a maxed out Skyrim stealth build. Now you may be thinking to yourself, well, it can't be that stealthy. I can see it. Yeah, you can. You can see that one.
You can see it because we pointed it out. We gotta go, where's the burp?
Did you see the one right?
I did. That was actually the one I saw first. More Parz. It's the one I saw first.
Next to it? Now, the important question is, why the fuck do these things have predator camo? Well, there's 2 reasons. First of all being, it's fucking Australia.
That's what they're gonna say. Like, you need to have 100% level sneak to live in Australia.
You see, these bad boys are primarily nocturnal, staying on the move during the night and dive bombing unaware insects to meet their bulking goals.
Not the bug's life. Macros.
However, that means that during the day, they sleep.
They gotta hide while they're sleeping so they don't get got.
And in a country where at any point you can be bitten, mauled, stung, or fucking drop kicked to death.
Fatal blow.
Laying down in the wrong spot can turn a short nap into the forever sleep. So, in order to prevent themselves from becoming an item on a snake's KFC order, these tactical chickens evolved a ghillie suit to basically allow them to fucking disappear.
Outie.
Being practically invisible allows them to unlock their second passive, fucking DoorDash.
DoorDash?
You see, these guys are so fucking good at cosplaying a stick that not only do predators mistake them for Groot, but so does their prey. And so, whenever they take a nap, they just leave their mouths open a little bit.
And then the bugs just climb into their tummies. That's so practical.
And whenever some poor ant just tries to walk his way to work, he instead DoorDashes himself directly into its fucking mouth. That...
I love it!
Australia just found a new insect.
Who's that? Oh. How is it going to kill us today?
And in a certified Australia moment, it is unironically called the fucking Lucifer bee.
Oh! What? I'm trying to decide if it's cute or not. I don't know.
Because of course we have the Satan bee. The snakes and the spiders and the fucking dinosaurs weren't enough. No. Now...
No, we need the Satan bee.
I gotta dodge a rejected Doom enemy on my walk to work.
Oh my god, imagine a flying enemy in Doom that's like a little bee, I swear. I swear, flying enemies are the worst.
Discovered in the closest climate to hell on Earth, Western Australia, these bad boys were named after the Lord of Hell for two reasons. The first of which being the giant fucking demon horns.
Okay, the more I see, it's kind of cute. Imagine a Lucifer bee VTuber model.
Bolted to their heads. Now, those horns aren't just there to look scary. They're actually a defensive mechanism to protect the demon bees from bigger predators. However, only the ladies of the species stay strapped, as the horns are only found on females. Meaning a more accurate name for these absolute girl bosses is the Karlak bee. But apparently...
That's true. Most bees are female. They breed with the males and then decapitate them.
Spirit Halloween horns can't be the only reason they're named after the devil, right?
I mean, maybe they like the hot heat.
I mean, there's gotta be f***ing something else. Like, do they spit fire? Maybe they've got a pitchfork for a stinger that injects you with f***ing acid venom. The answer to that is, no. It's a normal f***ing honeybee.
Oh, it's a normal honeybee?
The actual reason is that lead researcher, Dr. Kit Prendergast, was watching the f***ing Netflix show.
Biggest cock I've ever seen.
And this isn't even the first time she's done something like this. She named another species after her pet dog.
Sapphire! I love that!
F***ing based.
Yes, it is named after my dog. How could you tell?
Australia
Arachnophobia warning.
has dancing spiders. Allow me to introduce you
I mean, what do they not have?
to the land down under's most fabulous arachnid, the peacock spider.
Okay, but it's so cute. Please don't be venomous. Please don't be venomous.
Now, this 8-legged pride flag is not remotely dangerous to humans.
Yay!
Got full venom, tiny fangs, and as far as size goes, they're the spider equivalent of a f***ing gnome.
Oh, he's so tiny.
What makes these little guys interesting is their love lives. You see, not unlike normal peacocks, it's only the males of the species that are running the RGB gamer lights. But why are they built like a Razer laptop? Well, because spiders can't just post up with a dead fly on
This is such a good joke.
Tinder and start swiping. No, the boys here have to attract a lady the old-fashioned way. Shake an ass.
Oh!
You see, in order to find a mate, peacock spiders head out to the club and find a lady across the dance floor. They then lock eyes with her, and as the song changes, they raise that coloured dump truck to the sky.
Shake
Start
that
playing
ass.
Dance Dance f***ing Revolution, baby. Now, as he dances, the female spider watches very closely. Not only paying attention to the movements of the
To see if he's good enough. Does he move well enough? Is his ass big enough?
dance, but also the fucking vibrations. And if our protagonist here can nail Osu Valentine's Edition just right, the female spider will slowly approach, lean in for a kiss, and... But here's the thing. If he f***s up the dance, he fails the charisma check.
Crit fail.
And if he f***s the charisma check, he's no longer boyfriend material. He's a f***ing Happy Meal. Australia.
Damn!
This turtle breathes through its butt.
What? A butt breather?
No, this is not a joke. This is a Fitzroy River turtle.
Fitzroy River turtle. Does Fitzroy breathe through his butt?
Native to the land down under, and as with most of the shit found in God's drafts folder, its existence begs a single question. Fucking why? Well,
Why? Exactly. Why? Oh my god, it's so tiny and so cute.
these little guys are freshwater bottom feeders, snatching and consuming the children of aquatic insects and munching down on the occasional ribbonweed salad.
Look at it go!
And as with most river turtle species, this requires them to spend most of their time in the water. Now, rather than doing what
I love the way he says water. In the water.
most turtles do and developing an insane lung capacity, the Fitzroy decided to evolve a set of gills alongside their lungs to
That's practical. Lungs and gills. It's like a hybrid car.
allow them to stay underwater for 3 weeks
Damn!
at a time.
Hello, how are you?
3 weeks later.
I am under the water.
However, when placing the gills, God was absolutely fucking plastered. And instead of placing them on the neck like a normal animal, he slipped on a beer can and not only placed them on its ass, but inside of it.
Does that mean every time it poops, it breathes its poops in? Process that.
And you know what makes this even worse? Turtles do not have a single-purpose hole
That's what I was thinking! I knew
like
it.
you or me. They have a cloaca.
Turtles have cloacas? Turtle bird confirmed?
Which is the fucking Swiss Army knife of holes. This means that Fitzroy River turtles
Is breathing through its piss hole and its poop hole and its reproductive hole?
shit, piss, breathe, and fucking mate out of the same hole.
Damn, that poor hole.
This turtle
Poor little... He has such a long neck, too. Like, you could really put gills there.
This tree grows grenades.
What?
You see, this is
I toss a grenade to you.
sandbox tree, native to South America, and before we even address the frag grenades growing in the branches, we are going to start at the bottom of the tree because I feel it's important that you understand that this tree was designed from the roots up by God himself to f***ing hurt you. Growing up to a staggering 60 meters
Damn.
in height. The first phase of the fucking boss fight that is this tree
Pointy ass tree, no!
is the giant
It's fine, it's fine. It's just a reskin of the asylum demon. You just gotta make sure you dodge the butt slams.
inch-long, rock-solid bark combat knives covering the thing from top to bottom.
The tree was like, I don't want anybody to touch me.
Now, if Groot's cousin being armed like the average British resident was not enough to stop you from getting too close, touching the tree will immediately make you realise it is not ribbed for your pleasure. It's for your fucking poison.
Poison!
Yep, as if the spikes weren't enough, the sap of the sandbox tree is very fucking toxic,
What? Why?
causing severe itching and rashes on contact, and if you
That tree really should have been an Elden Ring.
King how? Get it into your eye, it will temporarily blind you. That all pales in comparison to what you came here for. The reason, the other name for this thing, is the fucking dynamite tree. The fruit. You see, these fruits aren't meant to be eaten. In fact, they're poisonous.
They look like little pumpkins. They're so cute. Nom nom nom.
Put it in your mouth, you'll cramp up, vomit, and shit yourself.
Damn.
No, they are made
I wonder how they discovered that.
to spread the seeds of the sandbox tree in the most American way humanly possible. Explosions. The fruits.
There's a lot of plants that actually explode to release their seeds because it's very practical to spread it as far as possible. I watched a video on the explosive dynamics of flowers by Z Frank.
Are basically seed-filled time bombs. As once mature, they begin to dry out. As they dry, they shrink, and they slowly
It's exactly like those flowers.
begin bending against their stems. The tension gets too high, snaps the fibers, holding it against the stem, and the whole thing explodes like a frag grenade, sending seeds flying up to 240 kilometers an hour.
Dang! This tree is made to survive.
This is the world's deadliest tree. Introducing
Wait. There's a tree deadlier than the grenade tree?
the manchineal tree, found in the United States of America and the Caribbean, and you may be wondering, what makes it so deadly? And the answer is that when growing this thing, God used the same design philosophy that Miyazaki uses when he puts a swamp in a FromSoft game.
Don't go into my swamp, he says.
Because even thinking about the fucking thing will poison you. Leave me alone! The entire tree, from root to stem,
I'm poisoned already.
contains more toxicity than a league lobby, and
Oops, all
that
toxins.
starts with the sap. This thick, sticky, white substance is not only found inside the tree, but thinly coats the entire thing,
Oh, it's like a glazed donut tree with poison.
not unlike the sock under your bed.
Oh no.
This is a problem
Not in my bed.
because it contains 3 separate toxins.
Oh, fun! All the different ones.
That will seep into your system if you so much as f***ing brush the thing, causing severe itching, swelling, and chemical burns.
I think it's just because of allergies.
Getting toxic shock from just touching the thing isn't enough for you? Well, you'll be happy to know that eating the fruit on it can just
I love how the picture of the tree is right next to it. There's a car. That means people walk by the tree. Do people know? How many people die from this tree?
kill you. Yeah, what the sap does to your skin, the fruit essentially does to your throat and internal organs. So just a few bites of Satan's apple here will cause you to start choking before you experience the worst stomach pain of your entire life, collapse to the ground, puke your guts up, and then start shitting them out. But the f***ed up part is even if you don't eat the fruit or touch the tree, it can still poison you. What? How? Well, let's say you're walking outside and suddenly it starts pissing down with rain. Thinking quickly, you run for cover under the branches of a tree. A manchineal tree. The rain
But the runoff of the rain. This is what I'm saying. Why is this tree next to cars? And there's a bench underneath the tree. This can't be the tree. Is this the tree? Is this legit?
hits the leaves and the branches of the tree, mixes with the toxic sap, and then falls directly onto your fucking head. This is the
Like, there's boats.
spiders are scary.
Arachnophobia warning.
But hey, at least they can't get you in the water, right? Yeah, that nightmare is a fishing spider. No,
Oh my god, it's kind of cute. Is it poisonous? That's all I care about.
Native to the land down under, because of course it fucking is.
Of course it is.
You may be wondering why the fuck this thing is pulling a Jesus. Well, you see, fishing spiders have no webs.
Oh? No webs, no maidens.
They can't just wait for a fly to clothesline itself when they're hungry. No, when they want to feed, they gotta hop in the ute, drive down to the waterfront, and get ready to do some serious fishing. Now, last I checked, spiders can't just go down to BCF and buy a fishing rod. No, these little guys need to get hands-on. Or, should I say feet? Because they start their hunt by resting their forelegs on the water's surface. These legs are covered in incredibly sensitive hairs, which
I wish our hair was more practical like some of these animals. I feel like our hair really does nothing for us. My eyelashes don't even protect my eyes. I've had so many bugs fly in my eyes recently. I'm like, what are you even doing, lashes? What's the point in you?
tiny little ripples and vibrations from the water, basically giving them their prey's fucking IP address. Not only finding their location, but also doxing what fucking species it is. Uncooked fish finger located. All that's left to do is, go out and grab him. But, how? Well, no, he's not wearing 4 pairs of Frostwalker boots. Those long legs are also coated in hydrophobic hair.
Of course, they have sensor hair and hydrophobic hair. See, again, back to our unpractical hair. My hair does nothing for me.
This allows them to put their weight on the water without breaking the surface tension. This means that when they see their prey, they can simply Jesus towards it at Mach 5 and fucking grab it. Biting it with venomous fangs that inject, you guessed it,
Say the line, Bart.
neurotoxin.
Of course, it's always neurotoxin.
And once it's paralyzed, they drag it back to the shore and have a feed. Ah, wait, this one's too small, we gotta throw him back.
Be free.
Spiders.
Damn.
This plant explodes. But why? Well, you see,
This kind of looks like the plant in the Z Frank video, but it also looks like a little baby cucumber.
this is a squirting cucumber. Stop giggling.
I said it looked like a cucumber.
I see you laughing. Stop it. This is serious.
No!
These things are found worldwide, and to understand where this thing got its name, you need to understand how most plants spread their seeds. You see, most of the time, plants store their seeds in their fruit. Birds then swoop down, grab their food at the drive-thru, eat it, and fuck off.
And then they poop the seeds, and the seeds go everywhere.
They then digest the flesh of the fruit, but shit out the seeds. Seeds hit the ground, get fertilized,
The cycle of life. We all eventually just eat bird shit.
and the cycle begins anew. But the squirter is poisonous. Every single part of the plant is toxic, so if Tweety here eats it, he's gonna become
He's not gonna be able to shit all over the place.
a KFC family bucket. So if that's the case, how does it spread its seed? Well, same way you do. You see, the cuke stores its seeds in the fruits as well, but the fruits are made up of
It reminds me of this cucumber fruit that I've seen that is edible. I tried to get it because it looked really cool, and I tasted it. It was disgusting, and I didn't like it. And I was like, what a waste. And it was so many seeds in it. So many seeds.
very soft cells, and as they grow, they slowly fill with moisture. This moisture causes them to swell and inflate, increasing pressure on the inside of the fruit. That pressure builds.
Pressure pushing down on it.
The fruit stretches until finally all that pressure is too much for the stem to bear, and it pops out like the pin in a grenade. And with that opening, all those seeds and all that pressure finally has somewhere to go. So,
Exit only.
in order to spread its seed far and wide, it busts.
Not the... No, not the edit!
This is one of the oldest creatures on the planet.
It looks weird.
Who's that Pokemon?
We got a boomer!
Oh, it's that little guy.
Introducing the horseshoe crab. Found under the sea in the Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific Oceans. And when I said old, I didn't mean individually. These little guys disconnect from the server at around age 40.
They look so wicked with their like little tails.
And as far as their actual lives go, they're kind of boring. They're bottom feeders with zero offensive capability, and the only reason they have a tail is that without it, they would die if you flipped them onto their backs.
Damn, it's helping them get off their backs.
No, when I say old, I mean as a species. Because these things
Yeah, they're like prehistoric. Look at its little underbelly.
are walking fossils that have been running the exact same basic ass build,
Clearly, it's a good build.
completely unchanged for millions of years. How many millions? Well, here is a list of events that this little guy's family tree has lived through. The fall of Rome, the evolution of humankind,
Go back, I want to be monkey!
the Ice Age, God tossing a rock at the big ass lizards.
Lizard.
Hell, this little fucker watched the first fish crawl onto land and
Where's that guy going? Water's so nice.
was underwater when the first tree spawned. But
Oh, look, there's a tree. Wow, what's that?
I think the best way
I feel like that little guy should be able to name everything.
I can put this into perspective is that not unlike the way the Earth orbits the sun orbits the Milky Way. Now, this process takes around 225 million years to complete. The horseshoe crab has done it twice!
Look at him go around the Milky Way twice.
This
Such a survivor. I am a survivor.
This frog deliberately breaks its own bones.
What?
But why? Well, you see, this is a hairy frog found
But there's no hair. Parz, there's no hair.
on the west coast of Africa, and the reason it hits a brutality on itself, ironically enough, is self-defense. You see, these guys are small, coming in at an incredibly respectable 3 to 5 inches, and
Up to yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's pretty big. Oh, there's the hair. I see the hair now. It's like his leg pits.
tipping the scales at only 150 grams, which is a problem, because they also inhabit the ecological equivalent of a fucking FromSoft game. Africa is one of the only places in the world that gives Australia a run for its money, with Mr. Frog here having to avoid birds, snakes, and rats on his walk to work. Now, in order to avoid this scenario, most frogs either run a high-level stealth build or dress up like a fucking highlighter and cover themselves in everyone's favourite liquid. But
Neurotoxins.
the hairy frog has read one too many X-Men comics.
Oh.
Because this thing actually has another name. The fucking Wolverine frog. Because these little guys have claws, but not
They have claws.
traditional claws like a cat's, which are made of keratin and freely extend and retract without an issue. No, instead,
Biscuits made.
the finger bones on a hairy frog's hind legs are held in place by a small bone at the tip of their fingers. And when threatened, they snap the longer bone off the tip and through their
That just doesn't seem practical.
fucking skin. And then, new weapon acquired, they employ the London self-defense strategy.
Damn.
The Kraken is a real animal, just not the one you think it is.
Who's that Pokemon?
You see,
The Kraken.
when people hear tales of the Kraken, they assume that a bunch of sailors in the oldie times got absolutely shit-faced and ran into a giant squid. And to be fair, that's not a terrible assumption. Giant squid are f***ing kaiju-sized, coming in
Damn.
at 12 meters in length and 900 kilos
He's a big boy.
in weight. So the assumption that they saw that shit and rightly assumed sea monster isn't too far.
I mean, it is a sea monster though. It's in the sea and it's monstrous.
Fetched. However, there is a rather large hole in that giant squid theory. They don't live anywhere near the surface. They live down.
Oh yeah, they live deep down.
Way down. Owning real estate at a depth of 1,000 meters below sea level in the twilight zone. So if these sailors didn't see Squidward's roided out brother, how the f*** do you explain the books of corroborating tales of long, tentacle-like appendages sticking out of the sea? Well, the answer is whales. But,
Where?
where is the tentacle on a whale? Well, you see, during breeding season, blue whales reproduce by, conducting a locomotive on female whales. And in order to keep this train running on the tracks, male whales must wait their turn. And while waiting in the lobby, in order to stay prepared, the males tend to, raise their gentleman's sausage out of the water and wave it around in the air. And
There's photos. Google it. Do not Google it.
special sausage on a blue whale is around 3 meters long and 14 inches thick. So sailors who thought they were seeing a mythical monster from the depths were more than likely just seeing a pot of whales hitting weapon inspect on their schmeat.
Captain!
Yeah, yeah?
Damn! Thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know if I should watch more Parz. Goodbye!